Joel Embiid just got exposed. After a not-so-good season with USA Basketball, things aren't looking too good for Joel Embiid. Now, Joel Embiid is one of the best players in basketball, an MVP, multiple scoring titles, and lots of second-round exits. He's a really good player, but Philly's never been able to succeed with him, and I'm starting to wonder if it's his ego. Usually, he seems like a pretty nice guy, but after some pretty recent comments, I don't know if something has gone to his head. One of the first things he said was that he would be the GOAT without injuries. And that's just not true. Because, yes, he has been injured in a lot of his playoff runs, but most of those playoff runs, they're still not winning, even if he's not injured. And you're not going to be the GOAT without a second round, with only second round exits. Now, maybe if he never gets injured, he goes to 2 conference finals and 1 finals. But they're not winning. And the greatest player of all time, in my opinion, has to win at least 4 championships. I think that Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, but some would say LeBron, and I'm fine with either. Joel Embiid would not be the GOAT without injuries. He's a good player, but that's not all he said. This one's a little more minor, but Team USA Basketball asked about some of the best nicknames on the team. And apparently Joel Embiid announced himself in the USA Basketball group chat as the process. Now, this isn't a big deal, but who announces themselves as their nickname? That would be like Kevin Durant being like, "What's up, guys? It's the Slim Reaper." Like, that's just strange. So, anyways. And then he said, "I would win a championship if I was on the Celtics." Yeah, most players would. If he was saying that if they traded Jason Tatum for Embiid, he would win a championship, yeah, probably. You're one of the best players in basketball, but so is Jason Tatum. I don't know what he's saying. He could be saying he wants out of Philly, but that's pretty obvious. I think this is obviously his last season if they don't win. But, like, dude, they signed Paul George. They got you an entirely new team. Why are you saying all this stuff? They did what you want. They got you another star. They got rid of Tobias Harris. They got other pieces around you. And you're saying these strange things. And after being benched multiple games with USA Basketball, I think it's safe to say that Joel Embiid is one of the more hated players in basketball. And it all starts back with Ben Simmons. Players didn't like Ben Simmons, and maybe they didn't like Embiid for that. But there's something strange. Joel Embiid says that he's the most hated player in basketball, and I'm hoping that he doesn't turn into the villain. I'm hoping that he doesn't start thinking that I'm a hated player, because if you let that get to your head, you might end up like Russell Westbrook. And love him or hate him, right now Russell Westbrook has fallen off, and it could be partially because of his ego. So I'm not sure what's going to happen this Sixers season. You might agree with me, you might disagree with me, but if you liked the video, like, subscribe, and see you next time on No Bias Hoops.